Okay, here we go. So we're back from outer space. So we're doing UI. We're doing UI reviews here. Hopefully, I can pull the chat up real quick here. It's gonna take a hot minute though, isn't it? Because it's not gonna let me see my new stream. So, anyways, yeah, this is, raid frames are just massively huge. Why are they so huge? Like this should be half the size. Just a lot going on here with this UI. I'll pop the chat out here in a minute. Kind of want to. Okay, so pulling. Okay, so he's got two pullings. You've got DBM and Bigwigs both going at the same time. That's helpful. I guess you need to see it twice. Again, raid cooldowns. Unless he's the raid leader, why are you watching all these raid cooldowns? Pointless. Like, why do you care what the druid has on battle res or not? Raid leader should be doing that. Wow, that's a big mind flay. I mean, I guess. I guess that's okay. I don't know. Jesus, man. And then the dots. Why don't you? There's a better way to track dots than that. Okay. Now this is a little bit better. This is about the size that your UI or your raid frame should be. But holy shit, the buffs, man. The default buffs here. Why, again, Omen damage meter. Why? These could all be scaled. They're so big. Again, the double chat. What is up with the double chat? Was this like a thing I missed? Was this something going on during this period of Warmane that I wasn't aware of like double chats? Like, what was the point of having double chats out? I don't get it. All right. Nice tomb. That's helpful. Oh, this is Dignity, too. That's cute. Come on, Dignity. I'm assuming this wiped the raid. Probably. They're getting ready to push phase 2. Okay. Okay, here's what I... The upper one is in chat. It's... Okay, so it's just... Yeah, I've seen... Yeah, raid cool... This was going on in the raid, yeah. Okay, here's a good one. Why is MSBT right directly in the middle of your screen? Do you need to track any of this shit? Fuck no. And it's the default. It's not even... It's set for Porkies, which is annoyingly huge and in the way. Raid frames are fine. Why the fuck are you tracking your dots so fucking big? And then you got... You gotta be tracked up here, too. Jesus, man. Fucking... Why is everything so goddamned big? Again, dual chats. Why do you need to watch all this shit here? You've got DBM telling you... Oh, my God. Why do you need to track any of this shit here? Why? Why are you tracking any? I don't understand. Yeah, that's not annoying, seeing numbers like just right there where your character is. Like... What the fuck? So you can see who to use TOT, MD, and defense. Again, that's fine if you're the raid leader, but I doubt every single one of these people is the same person, not the same raid leader. Holy shit. Okay, so this was obviously a wipe. Like, as a healer, oh my god, what the fuck is going on here? Holy shit. Batman. Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck are you tracking all these buffs on you for? Holy shit. Now, I get him having Omen because he's playing tank, but Jesus Christ, why are your buttons so huge? There's just so much going on here, man. So much going on here. Oh, it is the same person. Okay, so this is the same person too? So he was an officer. Okay, so that actually makes sense. But there's better ways to track. Jesus, man. There's better ways to track things than this. Because the UI changed. So what, do you have a different UI for each character he was playing on? Because, like, the UI is different. At least his, like, button layout is all different every single time. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? What the hell's going on here? If this is the same guy, holy shit. Look at absorbs and healing. Why are you tracking the top 13 absorbs and healing? This is taking up so much unnecessary space on your screen. Look at all these buttons everywhere. Okay, you got... I don't know what the hell's going on here. Is this an overlay? This must be... Yeah, this is an overlay. Okay. And you got the threat meter for the top, like, 10 people here. You've got... Oh, my God. Default MSBT. So, why would you need to see... Look at all this. Why is... It's covering your raid frames. The text from MSBT is covering your raid frames. Does it get any worse when things like start getting crazy? Oh my God, what was that? This is the same person, so he's got a different UI. Oh, how do you see? Like when Infest is going out, let's say you need to do something or click on, even as a tank, or no, he's playing, what's he playing? I'm confused. He's playing tank? Or is he playing? Yeah, he's playing tank. So if you need to hit somebody with a mouse over, how are you doing that when Infest goes out? I mean, not that a tank would have to, but if you wanted to like salve somebody, like say somebody's calling for salve when Infest goes out, how the fuck are you going to know where that person is in order to mouse over on them? How are you going to see anything? Look at all this shit. Look, half his fucking raid frames are covered in MSBT random dumbass text. Oh my God, man. There's so much going on here. Okay. Let's move on to number 6. Oh shoot, I still got the volume up for this one. Now, Elwa, I used to play with Elwa, so I see his raid frames haven't improved much. Why is his healing and absorbs way up here, blocking a section of his screen? Like, I want all this garbage to be in the corners. Somewhere away from wherever you're... Away from everybody. Oh, threat meter. This is LUI. Is what he's using here, is LUI. I used to use this as well. But I never ran any of this stuff. These are all these panels up here. If you click these buttons up here, they will remove these panels. So this is his Omen. That doesn't need to be there. Why is absorbs and healing pulled out? Again, damage done. Why is this not in the corner? These, oh my goodness. Just what is going on here? Grid 2. Okay. Oh, and he's got the stupid numbers that jump everywhere. Why do people think this is important? Like, are you ever going to look at these numbers? You just like to see numbers flying across your screen, just confusing you. And, like, making it so you can see less things. That's literally what it's for, because there is no other point to it. This was 2 years ago. Yeah, I used to raid with Elwa. I can't remember what guild I was in with him. Had to be like Ohana or something. This is CSR winner. Okay, best of files. Okay, let's break down the UI here though. I don't like. I can already tell you I don't like. I don't know what all of this stuff is here. Again, this is all raid assist stuff. So unless he's a raid leader, wow, his buff icons are tiny as shit. I mean, that's good. Why again? Omen. Omen's fucking huge. Why is it there? This to the right, this to the left. Why are these not out of the way? I mean, this seems like a good way to eat like a malleable goo or to walk right into a defile. I would never put anything to the right or left of like directly in. I mean, literally, you're looking through this box right here. I mean, this is his box to look at because yeah, you got DBM here, you got whatever the hell he's tracking down here, And then to the right, you've got your target, and to the left is your character frame. I mean, it's a very small box that you're pinning yourself into for your field of vision here. I could check it now on his Twitch. Okay, I'll have to check out his Twitch. I haven't seen Elwa's UI in quite a while. Oh, let's see. There's a good example. Wiped a file. Not that it was actually his fault, but could have seen it a little sooner because the guy placed the file right behind his character. Oh my god, what is that? What's the big shadow form doing on the screen? Jesus. Why are his buttons so fucking huge? Look at these. Shadow word death, shadow word pain. Jesus, man. Wait, again, are you playing on like a 10-inch monitor? And then whatever the fuck this is, the buttons are tiny as shit. I don't understand this. I can't believe Elwa still plays. Not that I have anything against Elwa. He was never a really good... Hello, it's RJ. Oh god, RJ. I used to raid with him too. Christ, RJ. You should know better. I mean, this is not the worst UI here. He's got it simplistic. I don't like all these meter fucking things at the bottom. It's weak aura trackers? Why is it... Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, they're fucking huge. This is probably the cleanest UI I've seen out of everybody so far. At least his... Look, see his MSBT, how small it is. It's not in the way. That's how... If you're going to run MSBT, I'd prefer it be way the fuck over here, though. But at least the text is way smaller. It's not the default. Again, oh, he's playing on Kata? Jesus. Okay, what the fuck is this? The fuck are these things doing here? Again, fucking massively fucking huge. I know this is... Oh my god. Again, to the left and to the right. Why are there 18,000 penances up here? I'm so confused on why this would be a good idea. See, this is a fight, especially on Professor with Malibu Goo. This person's probably eaten quite a few goos due to his UI, I would assume. Yeah, I muted the original audio because there was a lot of memeing going on in it. There's just a lot going on here. Like, again, you're boxing yourself. I think this is the same UI we've seen before. But he's boxing himself into this little area right here. I mean, you're not allowing for left or right. This is the last two places I'm placing anything, is left and right. Like, are you that tunnel visioned where you can't even... Wow. Okay, this is a much cleaner UI. Again, tracking everything here. Yeah, that looked horrible. X-Pearl, that's what the name of this stupid stuff is. Yeah, I used to run X-Pearl way back in retail. Until I found Grid 2. But at least I'll give credit on... Look at all the space he's got. I mean, this is just a text box. As soon as he goes to combat, that'll go away. Alright, this is the same guy we've seen before. CSR winner. Okay. Oh, well, this is the last guy we were just watching. Okay. See, now this is fine. At least look at how much space he has to see things. Like, I still think it's way too cluttered, but much better field of vision on what's going on here. Way better field of vision. And I feel like you need that as a tank or healer. Okay, Adam WK. Here we go with the numbers flying off in the middle. This is Healbot, or is this I think it's Healbot, but what's the other one? There's Healbot, and I can't think of. There's one with a... I think it begins with a T. I can't remember it. All of a sudden, again, buffs. Get a buff add-on, man. This is taking up a fuck ton of room. Damage meters, healing, and absorbs. At least this damage is only top 7. I will give this guy credit. At least he's got it cleaner than the other ones that we've seen, but still just a lot of... And X-Pearl, man. Stop it with X-Pearl. Why is everyone's obsession with X-Pearl? Voodoo, yeah, it could be Voodoo. I thought there was another one, though. Yeah, it almost looks like Voodoo. I haven't used Voodoo or Healbot, though, in years, so don't quote me. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! How do you see what the fuck is going on with 18 billion numbers jumping all over your screen? How is that improving your gameplay at all? Watching all these numbers going off across your screen. How is that helping anybody? How does that help you see what the fuck is going on? Like, that drive... Look at them all! Alright, here's Elwha's again. Again, this is LUI. I used to run this. It's not a bad UI. Obviously, you want to... Again, though, I don't know why he's running Healing Absorbs right there. Looks like these are just the same ones for the most part. Let's see if we can't get somebody else here. Paulston. Holy shit balls. Oh, we've seen this guy before, too, haven't we? Left and right MSBT. Oh, my God. Quit running the default MSBT. He popped GTS. Did you I popped your ears? Sorry. I just find that hilarious, man. Like, why do people need to see all these numbers flying all over the place? How is that not just annoying as fuck and confusing as shit and just clutter as fuck? I don't get it. Why would you do that purposely? You're purposely doing it for no reason other than to see numbers flying across your screen. Like, 'cause there's no advantage to it. It doesn't help you with anything. Who is this? Have we seen this one before? This is Hey Chu. Okay. Oh, damn. She's got a huge fucking overlay. Again, not the worst UI I've seen. Grid 2. Okay. I mean, buttons are whatever. I don't like the damage done and healing done being taken up like I don't know, a sixth of your fucking screen, but whatever. I mean, at least you can see what the hell's going on. Oh, tank died. Not the worst UI. Good morning. Okay, who we got here? Oh, this is the one guy we've already seen, isn't it? So a lot of these are just repeats, but man, look at all the cooldowns he's tracking. He's tracking everyone. Holy shit balls. There's better add-ons to track that, man. There's way better add-ons to track that. Alright, CS Winner. We've seen this guy before too. Again, man, the left and the right on this is just wow. Alright, let's watch something else here. Let's go to 8. This is number 8. This looks like... Yep. Oop, shit, we've seen this one before, too. Again with the X-Pearl. Again with MSBT. Being in default. Just move this shit, guys, over here. Like, why do you need to see this? How is this helping you at all? I don't understand. Oh, were you on a different account, Fark? You're not on your main account, or what? Okay. We've seen this guy's UI too, or UI as well. Doesn't look like it got any better. Yeah, I think, yeah, there is a setting for that. Murphin's WAs. That dude, he lives for creating UIs. I swear, he'll get his whole UI just the way he wants it, raid for that day, and then the next day he's like tearing that UI apart and making a new one. Like, I love Murphin. You know, raided with Murphin for years, but oh my Lanta! Holy fucking shit! These buttons alone are taking up like an eighth of your screen. Just this whole section right here. The fuck is going on? Holy shit, dude. Are you blind? Like, they make glasses, my guy. Shit, bro. I'll chip in and fucking pay for some for you, man. Or what the hell? I don't know if I've ever seen buttons that big. It's more than 3.5. This is your alt? Ah, not the streamer account. Gotcha. Wow, that's fucking huge, dude. Oh, we missed something here. Oh, going for a ride. Okay, just real quick looking at this guy's UI. I don't know who this is, but just bunch of clutter here. Raid frames, okay. Again, I don't know why you're having your need to know or MSBT or not MSBT, need to know or DBM this close to your screen, like right here. Wow, this is a 10-man. Why are you tracking the top 9 heals? Really? You're really worried about that warrior healing? Like, you have to track it? Just make it smaller. That's really annoying to me. Oh, wait. This is a new one. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll try to pause it when there's no meme on the screen. Okay. Again, man, why do people think they need to track the top 15 DPS? Lots of just buttons that seem to be all over the fucking place, honestly. Raid. You see, here's raid cooldowns. Like, this is, I mean, yeah, they should be smaller, but damn, at least this isn't taking up 90% of the fucking screen. Again, not the worst UI. I would definitely move the target and the player frame and all that stuff, because it's this moving it to the left or right of where your character is. Good way to get hit with something when you don't see it, or a good way to walk into something, or a player that could be hiding behind one of these frames with consumption or combustion, and they get dispelled, and guess what? You didn't know they had it on them, or you didn't see it coming because, you know, they're blocked by your target frames. Isn't Murphin making a living out of WAs? Okay, so last I knew, I still talk with Murphin. I was in his stream, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't know what he's doing as far as that goes. I know he's playing, what the hell was he playing? I think he's in Progress now. And I think he was getting ready for Cataclysm. For Classic. I'm not sure he makes any money off of it. However, hang on. Let me see here. I forget his name, so let me look it up real quick. Who does all the Calder or Cater or whatever his name is? I know he does them for a living too. Oh my god, that meteor just crushed somebody's face in. I mean, not the worst UI in this whole list, but it needs a lot of cleaning up. This is Dava Dupain Duven, okay? This UI I'm okay with. I'm definitely some things I would fix, but like all this garbage, I'd move it down here. All this garbage, move it to the right over here. Give you a little bit more space. At least his buttons aren't, the size of Africa. But that's all Murphin does. I mean, the Murphin's king of WAs right now. More power to him. It has its uses, but oh my god, what the shit? Holy shit! Okay, just pretend like from here, let's draw an imaginary line down to here. You might as well not even consider that you're part of your frame. So I'm just going to take my hand and cover that up. So yeah, you're missing like a quarter of your screen just because all this shit over here. Holy hell, man. Why are your guys' buttons? The only reason your buttons would be up this close is if you're a clicker. That's the only reason to move buttons up here. So is he a clicker? Let's find out. No, he's actually not a clicker. So why wouldn't you move your buttons? Why not move all this bullshit down here? Like, there's only one reason that I see people moving their shit up here, and that's to click. So why is it all the way up here? Just move it down. Just flip the cast bar and put the cast bar up here. Again, jumping numbers all over the place, and these numbers are not little, they are fucking huge. Anything that has an R next to it can be hidden, yes. Okay, well, why does he need them all? This is all pointless bullshit information. Move it out of the way. What WA's on 3.5 client is a meme. Whole client works worse on mod. Look, guys, I'll be honest. I don't know enough about WAs. Because I used to use classic power auras. I'm not sure exactly what you can do with WAs besides track like certain procs and things like that. I'm not sure. I'm not in that world. To me, that's a bunch of bullshit that I don't need. Like, only thing I need to track is clear casting, for Restoration Druid at least. Clear casting, GTS. I mean, that's really it. That's the only thing I really need to worry about. The rest of it I can see coming off my cooldown bar. And, like stuff like Lightweave, do I really care when it comes? Not really. It's going to proc when it's going to proc. Well, whatever. Cluttered as fuck. Buttons, WA, it's cluttered. It doesn't need to be. Like, set them off to the side or set them off to the left or right. Like, why do you need to see all this dumb shit? There's better ways to track all this. Oh my god. Somebody's going to get blown up. Yep. Okay. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh, what's going on behind here? Okay, so behind Omen, he's got something going. Why do you need to track he's tracking like the top 15 on Omen. Good grief, my guy. Look at all the debuffs on Lich King. Wow, tracking. This is a bunch of malarkey right here. Get all this shit out of the way. Raid frames, okay. I don't like their way up here. Don't like this damage. I mean, you're literally covering a quarter of your screen between, probably more than that, between buffs that are taking up all this space, between Omen having the top 15 and the damage done being the top, 16? Top 16 people. Who cares? WA was in the middle for tunnel vision. Yeah, go figure. There's better ways to tunnel vision than that. At least cleaner ways. And then not to mention default MSBT right here. At least he's got it further away. Not like that one guy had it like right in the middle of his fucking screen. Yes, I need to see my damage right in front of my character. Okay. Oh god, here we fucking go. Why do you need to read? Are you really reading all this shit as it just flies by on your screen? Are you really reading any of that? Why the fuck is that there? Why? Just why is that necessary? Just a bunch of bullshit to distract you from whatever you're doing? I mean, if that wasn't there, I'd say it's a decent UI. I don't like the frame, all these player frames, boss frames being right here. Fucking move them off to the side somewhere out of the way. Something. Move them down further. I don't like when they're up here. Or if you're going to move them up, move them way up here. I don't know. I mean, not the worst UI I've seen. Whose FPS? This guy's or the previous guy's? I don't even see where you can see his FPS at. Yo, 20. Does he have it down at the bottom? No, he's got haste, durability, and power. Because he's using LVUI, but he's not tracking his FPS. Yeah, Sunder Tracker as a tank. Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah, right here. He's tracking Sunder as a tank. I guess, again, maybe if you're raid leading, I guess. I mean, because look, he's got all these different raid cooldowns going on here. Like, I guess maybe he could be raid leading, but man, that's a lot of stuff a lot of bullshit. Like, where are you putting your eyes exactly? So, where's he seeing? Maybe he's got it hidden underneath here, where he's tracking his. Like, where are you tracking your bark skin at? Or wait a minute, this is DK. My bad. Where are you tracking your hysteria at? Where are you tracking? I guess here's your hysteria is, but where are you tracking like AMS? I guess you're tracking it here on your ability bar. So not only you're looking here, then you got to bring your eyes from here all the way down here, then all the way back up, and then you also got to watch it for cutters at the same time. This just seems counterproductive. 15.6 FPS. Holy crap. FPS was in the middle between both bars. Okay, hang on. On the previous guys? Oh, okay, I see it now. What the hell? Okay, hang on. 20 FPS. 15 for... Oh my god. 12 FPS. Oh my god. Oh my god. How are you not pulling above... Oh, we've seen this guy's UI. Yep. We've seen this chick's UI, but I haven't seen it like... Again, numbers flying everywhere. I'm not a fan of it. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. Helps nothing and nobody. Okay, this is sped up. There's a lot going on here in this UI. DBM is coming down and covering up whatever this is here. Her wolf? Her pet? How do you know what your pet HP is at? Because you're not tracking it on your grid. Just a lot, man. A lot going on here. Again, covering up a huge portion of your screen with damage meters. Just why? At least her Omen's only tracking the top like 3, as it should. Watch what, VOD? Okay, what happens here? Oh, that sucks. World server's down. On the kill. Okay. Wow. Just looking at this UI, not the worst UI. Again, I don't like this is all here. This could be all moved down. Why is it right here? Open up your space. You want as much space to see left and right of you as possible. Why are you confining yourself to this little rectangle here? Like, I'd rather see stuff coming from a mile away. I don't understand it. Again, huge damage meters. Who started that trend? It was probably this guy right here, by the way. I think I had something to do with that. I'm not trying to take credit for it. I'm sure somebody else probably actually started it, but I know I kept getting asked to put both on screen. Probably 10 years ago. Because I would only ever show one of them. Now, it's fine when you're doing it for streaming purposes. I get that. But when you're actually playing, there's no need for it. There's no need for recount. There's no need for healing and absorbs. Like, you have time to look at that shit when you're, not fighting a boss. It's literally just for streamers. So I get why all these people have it. Yeah, I've honestly tracking. What the problem is tracking like the top, anything past like the top 5. Like I track the top 5 of both of them, and you guys have seen my UI how it's off, it's away, it's small, and it's in the corner. It's not blocking half the damn CSR. Oh my god, here we go again with this huge fucking shit. How do you see? Dude, if you were to take this Omen and drag it right here, this is about the space that he has to look at. Like, it's literally just this little fucking square right here. Oh my god. If a player is running up behind you and he had some debuff or something, how are you going to know? Because you're not going to be able to see him. You're not going to be... If a Malibu Goo, let's say you had your back to... Let's say you're DPS in a ooze, right? And you had your back and you were at a certain angle, the proper angle for Professor Putrid. How are you going to see that Malibu? It's just... God... Jesus Christ. Yo, dude, no, you have to have no glasses to play like that. You would literally have to be blind. That'd be the only reason why these fucking things are so huge. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It would be bad. Like, I still don't like the right or left being here. Like, again, bad idea. Really bad idea. If this part of it was all well, really, if this, all this shit down here was scaled down, yeah. But oh my god, everything's just scaled to the maximum. Like, I don't get it. Okay, so that was WTF 8. I was hoping. Oh wait, there. Oh no! I clicked the wrong thing. Oh god, X Pearl again. And I don't know why druids track their fucking shit right in the middle of their fucking screen. Get Feral by Night. Some shit. For Christ's sakes. Just track it all at once. Again. Well, at least he's only showing... Okay, at least I'll give him credit on this. I don't know why it's so wide, but... Again, showing top 9 DPS. Who cares about the top 9 DPS? Raid cooldowns. Yeah, that's just taking up a whole bunch of wasted space right there and in your way. Oh, we pulled the boss and we're going to need to decimate. Oh, that's good. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what the hell's going on here? It's a picture-in-picture. What in the hell's going here? Jesus, why is your grid so fucking huge, dude? Well, not your grid, but your raid add-on. I think we've seen this one before too. Is this like the? Was it just like the same 6 people? Seems like it. Is it still Elwa93 on Twitch? Hang on, I'll pull it up here if I can. Twitch.tv/Elwa93. I do believe that is his Twitch handle. Okay, so this is Elwa's current UI. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, Elwa's UI certainly didn't get any better. Let's pull that up. This is his current... Hang on. I got to I gotta redo this. Because this is on Twitch. So here, you can't see the full picture of what's going on here. And just how bad this really is. Let me trim this down, and let's put it up here. So, this is Elwa's current UI. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Just want to scale it down a little bit. And move this over so you guys can see. Oops. Yeah, okay. So I know Elwa's a raid leader, so I get why he has all this garbage on the left here, but that is a bit much. There's easier ways to track that. Literally taking up 90% of your screen for 10% of your screen for no reason. Okay. Why are these so big up here? I don't get that. Again, the left and the right stuff, just annoying. What is all this bullshit here? Why is it scaled so fucking big? WA is in the fucking way again. Why is this all bullshit here? This is all the buttons are too big. Grid's fine. Oh Lord. And all this bullshit here. So annoying. Like how here, let's say I don't know, a Malibu Goose coming, right? And as he's playing what, Shadow Priest? So you're over here as a Shadow Priest. Let's say the camera angle, you know, the way he's got it faced, he's not seeing the goo. And he's got it camera angled low a little bit. Goo, I want to see that goo as soon as possible. So if goo is coming behind the SCADA and the grid, and then I don't see it maybe if I see it past all of my WA and buttons here. Like, no, I'd rather just be able to see it coming from a mile away so I can dodge it better. I'm not gonna, purposely, like, screw myself. Oh, and big numbers flying across the screen. That's always helpful. Yeah, that makes you a better game player when you can see all your crits flying across the screen, guys. Yeah, I think his UI looks worse. I'm not even gonna lie. I think his UI looks worse. Oh, this is Wipe. Oh, Elwa's in Elwa. Wait. I don't remember Elwa being in Wipe. He was in Wipe with fucking Raya. Hang on, is Raya in here? Hang on.
And whose fault is it now?
That's Raya. That's Raya's voice. Jesus! Elwa, what happened to you, man? What the hell? Look, his UI here looks 10 times better than his current UI. I'm dead serious. At least he can look at all the space he's got here to see his screen. Versus now with all the bullshit in the way. God, he was in Wipe. I feel so bad for him. Not really. Although, the absorbs and healing being way the fuck up here. Just, why? Why? What is the point of that? You could just... And I love how he's using... Is this... So he's got recount here, and I assume this is some kind of SCADA going on here. So he's running 2 different meter add-ons. Oh my god, man. That must have been annoying. Oh, check the VODs you linked in Discord? Okay, hang on. Let's see. Messages. Okay. So, rate this UI.
5.
Solo heal, solo tank. Okay, hang on. Let me make sure I can extend this all the way out so everyone can see. Ooh, the full picture here. We don't need to see all that shit. Let's hide that. Let's do this. Alright. Let me see actual damage. No, okay, so numbers flying across the screen. Oh, yay! This isn't going to be annoying at all. So, you can't really see anything past this point. So literally the only vision you have is right here, this little tiny rectangle. Because there's shit everywhere. Again, why is all this stuff up here? Put it down here. Move it down. Get it the hell out of the way. Buffs are okay. Raid frames are fine. Jesus, what is going on here? Again, cut this crap off. Just make it top 5 and put it at the bottom of the screen. Jesus. This is 0 buff? Solo tank, solo heal. Okay. This your fucking UI? Jesus Christ. Punch your dick off. Let's see here. Again, what the move this crap out of the way. Oh my god, what the heck is going on here? What, really? Are you really tracking all these fucking buffs on the certain player looking for something specific or something? No. Get rid of all this crap. What is all this garbage? Why is it so fucking big? That's it. I'm buying everybody in Warmane a pair of glasses this Christmas. Y'all are getting glasses. And monitors that are bigger than 10 inches. That seems to be an issue. You don't need WA for that. People are becoming so reliant on weak auras. It is beyond stupid. Because anytime there's an add-on in the game that basically helps you play the game and not be stupid in the game, players will eat it up. when if you just actually, I hate to say this, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way. I got to preface my comments because people will get hurt. As long as you're not stupid, you shouldn't need WA for anything. WA is a good crutch. Other than that, I'd rather, I don't know, bust myself in the balls. I don't know. It doesn't make life better. I just, look, here's the problem with WA. It makes a cluttered screen more cluttered. You cannot tell me that everyone is looking at, oh, look at my numbers flying off of Lich King or this target or that target, while watching all the raids cooldowns, while watching the top 15 on the damage meters and the top 7 on healing, while also tracking, okay, here's a good example, and while also tracking the raid to see if, like, oh, maybe I need to PI this guy, maybe I need to pain sup this person. Like, how do you guys heal? How would anyone heal with any of these UIs is beyond me. Oh yeah, I forgot omens have got to take up a fucking, 5% of your screen too. Jesus. I just don't understand the point. Look at this guy. Why are you tracking the top 9 DPS and the top 9 absorbs and healing? My guy, it looks like there's only 4 healers in this raid group. Why would you bother to track Shadow Priest healing? And who cares? Who cares about healing? This is RJ. He should know better. Pretty sure this is the same RJ I raided with for years. Gosh, you guys kill me, man. I'm not sure what laptop gamers you're watching. Most people I know use 32-inch. Yeah, I got a 32-inch screen TV monitor. Yeah, but none of these guys are decreasing your UI scale, clearly. Oh, God. Just, oh my goodness. Oh, no. That's okay. Duxie? Okay, okay. I was going to say this UI was pretty clean until I saw all this shit down here in the right-hand corner. Get rid of all this garbage and it wouldn't be so bad. The warrior has what? The last one? The last warrior? Before I switched videos? I missed. Let's see. Oh, and his bags cover up everything. That's good. Okay, MD. Yep. Oh, MD the AFK warrior, or tank, excuse me. That's helpful. And the 80s porn star mustache. That's good. Again, some of these UIs, the Banhammer, what is this? What name is this? The Banhammer R20. Okay. Well, I'll give him credit. At least, see, this is the kind of scale that your recounts and your DBMs, or not DBM, your recounts and your omens should be. Like, this is okay scaled. I don't know why he's running top 6 or whatever on omen. Could care less. DBM will warn you when you're about to pull threat. So you don't need omen. And as long as your group knows what the hell they're doing, you shouldn't need omen. So get rid of this, and this UI, minus how big the DBM is. Why is this? Necrotic Plague on me. Okay. Okay. Again, the right and the left, I don't like those, but at least they're scaled down. They're not fucking epically huge. There's just a lot. It just seems like there's a lot going on here. Necrotic here, necrotic here. Necrotic, you have necrotic Plague. It just, I don't know. Not the worst UI we've looked at today. I can promise you that. I just make the DBM smaller. Like where he's tracking where it says necrotic plague. Like that stuff doesn't need that big. Are you trying to read who has necrotic, or you can just look at your grid, you guys, and see who has necrotic? Like I do not understand that. Why don't people just look at their grids for necrotic plagues and who has what debuff? Like that way you don't have to track all that extra garbage. It'll just show you on grid who has it. And you don't need to be a healer to show shit on grid. I did it with all my tanks and my DPS classes as well. So I'm not sure why people do that. Let's see if we got any new Okay, this UI doesn't look that bad, honestly. I don't like the fact that you're running Omen or the top 11 damage players, but this is a pretty clean UI. I don't mind this UI. Lots of space to look to the left and right, up and down. Yeah, we've seen that one before. Wait, who's this one? This is Paulston. Oh yeah, this is the guy who has all the numbers going on over top of his grid. Now that's good. That'll help. Yep, I had to track that plus 13 rage, guys, that I got. That was helpful. Now I know I have plus 13 rage. I can use none of my abilities that I couldn't use before. That's helpful. I'm not sure what he's using here. It's not grid. It's something else. I know I've seen it before. I can't remember the name of that add-on. Or that, yeah, raid frame add-on. The file. Okay, do we see this guy's UI yet? Don't tell me this is Galadina. Wow, lots going on here. What the... An all druid raid. Wait a minute, was I here for this? Because I remember doing one on Warmane. No, obviously I wasn't here for this one. Elwa was. What? Seriously, Answer wasn't here? Or Funky wasn't here? I didn't know anybody else did one of these. I think we did one and it got to... I forget what boss we made it to. You can't do Lich King with 25 druids, though. Oh my god. Just default bags, huh? Yeah, we've seen this guy's too before. Oh, this UI is actually clean because it doesn't look like it has any add-ons. The Banhammer rank 20. Oh my god, this is his other one. Wow, I love how he's built all of these buttons around his grid. I mean, obviously I'm joking, but it's not the worst thing he could do here. Yeah, Dignity. Oh my goodness. The old Dignity. Well, then I should have been there at that raid. Hang on. I should have been there at that raid then. If that was Dignity, then I went with them. Hang on. I gotta blow this up. Shizzle's there. Elwa was there. Seriously, I wasn't there for that one? Maybe we did more than one. God, that was years ago, though. I'm pretty sure I did it with Dignity. Huh. Surprised I wasn't there for that. So Dignity is disbanded then, huh? They were one of the longer lasting guilds. Apocalypse. Oh, I remember watching this guy. Wasn't this the guy that had the guitar on the stream? Pretty sure I remember watching his stuff too. Wow, there's so much going on here. Recount, man. Recount in 2020, whatever. This was, video was taken almost, was 2 years ago. 2022, recount still. Alright, that's Twitch overlay, that's Twitch overlay. This is obviously him being on Twitch overlay, but wow. Again, numbers, buffs taking up so much fucking room. Ugh. Yeah. Just makes you want to puke in your mouth. Yes, that's right. He played Restoration Druid. Is he still streaming? Is he still doing anything? Yes, vendor. Yes. And he did something. He had some glyph or something. Oh my god, I gotta look him up now. Because I remember I was busting his chops for something. Hang on. Yeah. This is the drummer. I thought he did more than drum, though. Oh, he hasn't streamed in 2 years. Okay. So he pretty much retired. Yeah, because here's his stream. Okay, so he quit a while ago. Again. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? He's running fucking SCADA on the left and recount on the right? What the hell? Choose one! Oh, God. Check UI really fast. Send you a screenshot on Discord. Yeah, I'll check it out. My God. Okay, hang on. I mean, the problem is with this is I can't really see what it's going to do in combat. I mean, it's clean. Look, any UI that's clean where I can actually see, like, you can see the left to the right above you is good enough for me. Some people prefer grid right below them. Some people prefer grid off to the left, off to the right. You know, I get it. I'm always afraid to put grid down straight down at the bottom. For me, like, I don't know, it's just always been weird. Like, I prefer it off to the right or off to the left personally. Teamy plays with his grid. I believe Teamy played with his grid right below him, just the same way. No, I mean, it looks clean, dude. It's not the It's definitely not this madness of whatever the hell's going on here. Holy shit. How do you even know where you're standing at? How do you know if you're standing behind Lich King or not? Like, how would you know? You can't see a fucking thing. You're zoomed in so damn close. Yeah, this guy was bad, I remember. Can you check my Restoration Shaman and Warmane? Name. Tell me if I need items to change right now. Yeah, I'll check it out. Hang on. Alright, let me copy the name. Bring up Warmane. The only thing I hate about answering questions like this is it's like, you know, what do I need next? It's like, well, you just need more gear. I mean, Virtual Insanity. Why do I remember that guild name? It's not a good reason either. Choker, okay. 21, okay, so you got the right meta, and you're activating. Okay, you got it activated. Spell Power Spirit. What? Get rid of the Spell Power Spirit gem. Don't hit socket bonuses. You're better off going for straight. Socket bonuses aren't going to matter. Ignore the socket bonuses. If you're trying to... What is... You need one of each to activate this meta, correct? So you've got yellow, of course. Then you're using spell power haste to get the orange. And then you either need blue or purple. I believe there's a spell power MP5 or a spell power or something. I think there was a spell power MP5. You want to use that gem. I mean, hit the socket bonuses where you can, but yeah, no, get rid of spell power spirit. Shamans don't use spirit. Get rid of that. It scales really bad with them. MP5 scales way better. Yeah, a lot of spell power haste. You should not be getting all the spell power haste. Just get enough to hit your socket. You hit your gem bonus, your meta gem bonus, and that's it. The rest is going to be all gemmed, all haste, all day long. Purified Lunar Dust is not bad, actually. Because on warming, it procs a lot. Okay, yeah, gems definitely switch around. Yeah, cloak, you're definitely going to want to get rid of that one. There is the badge cloak, which I know is going to be worse than Great Cloak of the Turn Champion, but item level wise. But yes, shamans just don't use spirit at all. It really is not going to benefit them like it does. Like, you have no talents as a restoration shaman to boost your, like a Resto Druid, for example. I get a boost to spell power through spirit. Shamans don't. Priests get a boost to spell power through spirit. Again, shamans don't. MP5 actually scales better with you guys. Hell, I think even intellect scales better than spirit does. It's not entirely useless, but it's not something that you're going to want to go and get. I forget what Teamy's got it all in his guide in his Discord. He's the Resto Shaman Master. But anything with crit, spell power, haste, blah blah blah, it's gonna be stuff you want. Anything with spirit on it, you can pretty much throw that away. Don't worry about it. I want to say best in slot rings, phased regen, and I'm not sure if Ashen is. I think Ashen would be on AoE. What's the other one? Devium? Is it Devium's entirely cold ring, or is that the tanking ring? I can't remember. But either Ring of Rapid Ascent. Isn't there a ring off of Lady Death Whisperer too? I think that one. And phased. I know phased regen is one of your best in slots. So if you can get phased regen out of Ruby Sanctum, that'd be a good pickup. Earth Soul boots. The crafted boots actually aren't that bad. So if you're looking for a gear pickup, I'd go, if you get the gold, go get the Earth Soul boots. Haste, they're really good. They're your cloth ones are going to be best in slot. But until then, the crafted boots are really, really good. Yeah, Cloak of Burning Dusk obviously is your best in slot. It's best in slot for all healers. But Badge Cloak, I believe there's another cloak that comes out of ICC. Don't quote me on that. I have to actually log in game. But there's options other than Great Cloak of the Turn Champion. Is it haste MP5? Yes. So what I would suggest, hang on, let me oh damn it. Hang on. If you want kind of a point to where you want to reach, you can go in and log in and get under the armory, and you can look under My Resto Shaman. Now, My Resto Shaman is still not best in slot. I still needed boots, but those are the Earth Soul boots. You can kind of just compare yourself to Rain. Just type in Rain. Yeah. There's the haste rating MP5 one. There you go. Yeah. I have them in my shoulders. So, to activate my meta. And the spell power haste to activate the meta as well. But other than that, it's straight haste. Just all the haste you can possibly get. Just haste. So, yeah, yeah. I forget the name of the boots all of a sudden. I'm having a brain fart moment. it's impossible to have mana issues on any class. No, I would say Resto Shaman probably has the only... Like, I would honestly... On Heroic Lich King, I'm probably swapping out my Abacus for Solace. Now, if I know I'm going in there and I'm rolling like... if we're rolling a 30 buff, yeah, keep Abacus. If I'm rolling 0 buff and we're 3 healing it, I'm probably swapping out for Solace. If we're 4 healing it, I might keep Abacus on. Just depends. Yeah, you can just copy Rain and just copy my gem pattern here. Oh, I forgot about Marigar's Frigid Eye, too. But this character is not best in slot. I am still missing pieces, so don't, take everything here as this is what's best in slot for Resto Shaman, because it's not. I still never got the 10-man gloves out of Ruby Sanctum, so I'm missing things. But let's see, talents. We can go hit those up real quick. Typical. Earth Shield, Lesser Healing Wave, Chain Heal. Yep, that's all good. All right. Yeah, other than that, looks good. I'm just working on stuff. I mean, I got the same talent, so as long as you don't have anything in elemental weapons, you're good. Because there's so many shamans that take it, and I see it because they see it as a good talent. The problem is there's nothing to give up to get the 45 spell power from elemental weapons. There's nothing that you're going to give up here. You're not going to give up Riptide, Tidal Waves, Earth Shield, Improved Earth Shield. Nothing. There's Cleanse Spirit. Oh, I remember when me and Teamy had that debate about removing Cleanse Spirit. Hell to the fuck no. There's just nothing where you're going to drop to go pick up 45 spell power in there. So 10 haste 5 MP5. Yeah. If I go into Rain. Yeah. 10 haste 5 MP5. Holy moly. And this thing was, oh my god, I never did change its professions because it was alchemy and mining. Don't use my professions either. Engineering and jewel crafting are going to be your best professions. Just before I forget. Haller, good to see you, man. It's always good to see you. Resto Shamans can't with all the clutter AoE and mana shield. They can They can. If you're 3 healing LOD, even Teamy will tell you that you get into some bad situations. Now, I've been in them too, but I've gotten out of them. Yeah, but I got to the point where I was like, oh shit, everything's on cooldown. I don't have there's no Innervate to give. Tide's on cooldown. I already busted my mana pot. I need to get hit in order to proc a water shield, and I'm getting close on being low on mana. Now, it's always worked out where we reach a phase transition or somebody gets something off cooldown, but I don't like being like super low to the point where I'm like 5 more heals, I'm going to be Like, you're playing desperately with fire. I would just roll Solace personally just to get past that, because Abacus isn't going to do that much healing. You're losing a bit of spell power, but you're going to ensure you got the ability to heal, and you're not going to have to stop for any fucking reason or go into mana conservation in order not to go completely But badges crit MP5. Ursul Prebis before Plague Scientist, yes. I do believe that is correct, actually. Well, I think they're even better than... Wait, are the 264 ones, the normal ones, the same? I can't remember. Well, yeah, you're losing resources at the end of the fight. You're not going to end up at 100% mana at the end of a fight. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Ever. I don't care if you're rolling double Solace. As long as you're healing correctly and just not just sitting in the back twiddling your thumbs, you're You're going to be well below 100%. But I think the problem is I think people use the wrong heals at the wrong times, and that's where they run into issues. And it's totally plausible. You know, there's times where HPAL gets picked up. Okay, well, that sucks. Or disc gets picked up, and you got to do a boat ton of extra healing that you weren't going to have to do had that disc not got picked up. You know what I mean? Like, there's situations like that arise from doing a 3 heal Light of Dawn 0 buff that you may not have expected. You just get some bad RNG. You know, it's totally possible, and you're burning a lot more mana casting a lot more chain heals than what you would probably normally cast if none of the healers got picked up. You know, it's just a chance that you're taking. So in those situations, I'd rather kind of be more of like the jack of all trades, and so to speak, and just I'd rather have it and not need it than have it or not have it and need it. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that concept when it comes to Solace options. I'm using the Cleanse Spirit because, Cleanse Spirit's fine. It's highly useful for a lot of things. On 30 buff or 0 buff? He took 2 Vates. Like, I feel like on 0 buff he's going to take more than 2 Vates. But then again, that's all based upon how many people are off healing, how many Shadow Priests did you bring, blah, blah, blah. Because Shamans are the one class that just kind of struggle with mana. I guess you could throw Holy Priest in there too, though. If a Holy Priest doesn't play things right, they can struggle with mana. Again, depending on RNG, how much damage is being dealt out to the raid, etc., etc. Like, Disc has Hymn of Hope and Shadow Fiend. The only problem is Shadow Fiend's on a 5-minute cooldown, so you might... on Lich King, you could probably get it off twice easily. Or you can get it off twice easily on Lich King. It's not like an Innervate where it's 30 seconds or Divine Plea, that comes off pretty quick. I forget what the cooldown on Divine Plea is, but or you can't go up and just hit a target and melee swing, I guess, for Judgment of Wisdom, I guess, if you're really desperate, but a lot of people roll GTS Solace, which again, I hold no issue with that on Lich King. It's just before Lich King, because there's not a single fight that lasts past 5 minutes, and if there is, your guild's probably doing something wrong. There shouldn't be a fight. I'd say the typical Ice Crown boss fight is probably 3 minutes. I think everyone would agree. It's probably about 3 minutes, depending on what boss, until you get to Lich King. And Lich King becomes an entirely different story. Obviously, I'm not counting Syndragos' flight phase, because that kind of takes away from things. When she's actually on the ground and you're actually doing DPS to her, I'd say on average, all the bosses in ICC minus Lich King, probably about 3 minutes. You're not going to go in 3 minutes by not using Solace. Like, if you are, then you're just, I don't know what you're doing, casting Healing Wave at full health targets, and just, I wouldn't know what you were doing. I'm feeling bad when I'm in a group with other shamans and they're non-stop chain healing, and when I tell them to be careful, they all don't tell me what to do, something like this. So, have you watched Teamy's video? Let's pull up Teamy. Rado Milchev. Oops. So, Teamy has written he's probably the expert. Well, I know he is the expert on everything to do with Resto Shaman. So, I would just point them to his video for his guide. I mean, Teamy breaks it all down. He's got all the math, everything for it. Teamy's the one who helped me do all the spreadsheet for Restoration Druid as well, and figured all the HEP values for that. So if they ever have a problem with it, point to his video. He's he is the author pretty much of how to play Resto Shaman effectively on Classic and on Warmane. And Teamy's still around. I still talk with Teamy, I'd probably say at least once a week. Still chat with him. Because he's very knowledgeable. He really is. And he can break down the math a lot quicker than I can on some things. So, yeah, Teamy's always he's always an option to ask away, I can always put a link to his Discord in here if anybody wants to join his Discord. Let me see here. Invite people. So if you're ever interested in joining his Discord, you can check that out. But you be careful on his spreadsheets, because I believe he changed all of his spreadsheets to reflect Classic. I don't think he has any of his old spreadsheets for Warming. Don't quote me on that. But this video that he did is for Warming. I mean, he had intended for it to be for Classic, but with all the changes that happened in Classic, that's no longer viable. So this is actually, the video is actually pretty, or it is viable for Warming. Because Warming actually ran 3.3.5. I don't know what Classic ran, because they're a bunch of goofballs. Warming people are rude. Yeah, they are. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I get it can be discouraging to a new player to come to Warming and just hear this stuff. But you got to understand where we're coming from, too, on it. And I want to make sure I'm very clear about this, because I think this is where the kind of toxic behavior, and I get the label from people as being toxic for this, or, you know, I'm a griefer, whatever you want, elitist, whatever you want to call me. The game has been out for so long, you know what I mean? You have to understand, like, if you played a game for like 15 years, you know, and it's been out and it hasn't changed at all in those 15 years, well, I shouldn't say not at all, but, you know, there's minor updates to Warming here and there. I mean, you would think that there'd be plenty of guides, plenty of information out there. And unfortunately, we live in a world, and we've discussed this in stream many times, where misinformation is taken as the truth. And it's very hard to combat that. Like players like myself, like Teamy, when we try, like, oh my gosh, like Fluffy, me, Teamy, Rico, Soleo, any of us theory crafters, when we try to combat that, we look like the bad guy. That's not true. That you don't know what you're talking about, even though we could show you the math, the reasoning, the logic behind all of it. It's ridiculous what people will do. It creates a toxic, I guess you could say toxic. I don't look at it that way. I guess it creates conflict between the two pathologies of groups of minds. So from my point of view, I can explain it to you. Like, it is frustrating, especially when they're wrong, because they're getting misinformation from many players out there. And when you try to tell somebody something, like the other day, I think when we were streaming, I said something to the HPAL in ICC. He was talking shit to the he was talking shit to the Disc Priest, and I said, you know, using Judgment of Light is actually gimping your healing. No, it's not. You don't know what you're talking about. I was like, JOL does not scale with anything for a Holy Paladin, meaning a Ret could cast it, a Prot Paladin, and that's in the normal rotation for Prot and Ret anyways. They're actually better off casting it, because you don't get a bonus healing just because you're a healer. They're going to get the same bonus as you would. It doesn't scale with your spell power. It doesn't scale with your intellect. It doesn't scale with anything with the Holy Priest. So I understand the struggle. The only thing you can do is point them in the right direction. Send them the link to Teamy's video. Say, hey, check this out. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Please check this video out on it, though. That's all you can do, is point him in the right direction. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it, right? So you can explain it all you want, but you can't force it down their throat. Trust me, I've been trying for years to do it. The Holy Priest is the hardest healer I ever tried. Can't hold my mana even for an FOS. Priest is, wow, it's so situational. Holy Priest is so situational. So if there's a large chunk of damage throughout a certain group, prayer healing. Other than that, it's a lot of renew, palm. What else is there? And then when you get your, there's a buff that you get that procs. I can't remember the name of it all. It's not concentration. There's another one that procs, and when that procs, you can greater heal with that one, I do believe, or flash heal. But renew, flash heal, and Let's say and Palm would probably be your 3 most used spells. Maybe not Palm, but definitely Renew and Circle of Healing too. Forgot about that. Circle of Healing too. God, Holy just has so many fucking tools. Lady RPP can be pretty long depending on DPS and RNG. The Professor dies within less than 4 minutes. Lady, yeah, even less time. Especially if you're not rolling 5 healers and you actually have a competent group. I was looking at World of Logs the other day. Screenshots that I have from World of Logs. I think I had a lady kill at 2:30. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Professor was 3:44, 3:40, something like that. Which I've no way I've done quicker kills than that. But I watched the guide, probably the best guide on YouTube for Shaman. Yes, indeed. All right, man. Well, hey, it was good talking to you. I'm actually going to get off here, guys. I got to go shower and get ready to pick up my son from school in like 3 hours. So, and then I'll be on tonight to stream. We got to find a 25 heroic ICC tonight. Got to find 2 of them. Hopefully, I'll be on to make JD's raid time tonight. I believe that's at 8 o'clock my time. So I will hopefully try to get into that run. But until then, we will see you guys later. And tonight, probably in about, 9 hours from now, I'll be on. So, alrighty, guys. Hopefully you have a good one. And